Hi everyone, me again in sunny Smyrna, Georgia on a lovely Monday. See, my buddy Steve is with me. Thought we'd go out for a ride on this beautiful, beautiful day. Supposed to get up to 70 this afternoon. But thought I would, I haven't been vlogging much lately. Most of the times what I've been posting are just rides we've been going on. We've been very lucky that we've been able to go on so many group rides with the Spider Riders of America, or Spider Riders of Atlanta, excuse me, and some of the other groups, and some of the vloggers we've been able to meet up with over the years, especially toward the end of last year. And but I wanted to tell you about something kind of interesting that happened. I'm going to call it an act of God. Now, you may think I'm thinking too much of this, but maybe I'm not. Well, let me tell you the story. This old girl here finally needed a rear tire. I had replaced the front tire, maybe a year ago, but the rear tire was still doing pretty good, so I wore it down pretty much to the cord. But anyway, I decided, well, I'm going to get a new tire for the new season and all that, so I got the exact same tire. Dealer mounted it, everything was great, no problem. Well, about a month later, my wife and I said, let's go for a ride. So we went out and got the bikes all ready to go, and this old beast here, I couldn't back her up. It just wouldn't push backwards. And I said, what the heck is going on? I went and looked, and that rear tire was as flat as it could be. Was no air in it, period. Zip, nothing. 0 pounds PSI. It had not quite crushed down, but it was leaning off to one side pretty good. And I said, oh great, I picked up a nail. So I got my little bottle of dishwashing soap and came out there and sprayed a little, looked a little, sprayed a little, looked a little. Of course, that's after I put about 40 pounds of air in it. Sprayed a little, looked a little, looking for that hole, looking for that nail. I must have turned that tire over about 10 times, and I never found a single bubble. Nothing, period, zip, nada. I felt all over it. I looked around the rim. I even checked the valve stem. Now, if you're a person like me, so it might cross your mind, well, maybe somebody came and let the air out of my tire just to be mean to me. Well, number one, I don't think I have any enemies like that, at least not down here in Smyrna. And number two, when I took the valve cap off, because I'm pretty much of a slob and I don't really take care of my vehicles the way I should, my fingers came away all dirty with the brake dust. And so I'm figuring if anybody who'd done it before me, they would have gotten that brake dust on their hands, and I wouldn't have gotten it on mine. And the valve stem was, the cap was tight. Why would you let somebody's air out and then put the cap back on? I don't know, it didn't make sense. So anyway, I rolled that out right away. So, I was tempted to take it to the dealer and say, look, this thing just went flat on me, I need you to find out why. But then I thought, that's just a lot of trouble, and I want to ride anyway. So we pumped her up, made sure she was topped off. I put it up to the maximum pressure. My wife and I rode over to the local cycle gear store, and I bought some of that permanent run flat protection sealant. And I don't remember the brand. I don't really want to hawk them anyway. I've never bought this brand before. But put a bottle of that in there, and we rode that afternoon all over the place. It's been 3 months. It's been 3 weeks now, and this tire is staying right up. Now, whether I had a little small hole I couldn't find, and the sealant is doing that, or it was an act of God, I don't know. What do you think it was? You ever had that happen to you? I've had tires go flat before, but 99 times out of 100 I have found the hole, or a little nail or something. My wife actually had a staple out of a staple gun in the side of her tire that was causing it to leak down over a period of a couple of weeks. It would leak down from 35 pounds down to 25, and I was driving me crazy. And I finally found that little tiny piece of staple just on the edge of the tread, and it was no big deal. We needed tires anyway, so we replaced them. But anyway, you ever had anything like this happen to you? Let me know. As for me and Steve, we're going to enjoy the day and hope that we get home just fine. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.